Go to bed. Yo, what up? What up, what up? My stream lagging? It's going. I don't have a super amount of time today, so... Whoa! That's so loud. Why is it so loud? Oh my lord. What did I do? Razzy's in the house. What up, what up, what up? Ah. Shay, I haven't done your new walk on yet. My apologies. My apologies. I remembered when I
But look what we're dealing with, man! Aaron, you gotta draw the line somewhere! Aaron, we gotta draw the fucking line in the sand, dude! Aaron, we gotta make a statement! We gotta look inside yourself and say,
what am I willing to put up with today? Not fucking this! Miss Polly sitting next to me. I was trying to get her attention, but... You heard me? Hey, Razzie. Chatter of the hit streamer Shay SPG on Twitch. That game ended very quickly, Shay. I was very surprised. But yeah, as you said, there was a chapter 2 and stuff, like, straight after. So that's not too bad for the first chapter to be an hour. For a telltale game. Miss Polly would actually like telltale games, I reckon. Telltale games. With Shay SPG, it sounds like a dumbass. Well, should we... I was just gonna play the game, because, I didn't think you guys would be popping past, to be honest. Now I feel bad for skipping, like, normal stuff. But I really want to play Escape Simulator. We made some progress. How cool is this? If you haven't seen yet, if you haven't watched any of me playing Escape Simulator yet, this here, this title screen, is actually, is interactive. Like you can walk around in it and stuff. Bub, can you see if you're downloading? Look at this, how cool's that? Bam. Bam. Huh? Okay. It's all good. Let me know if the stream's buffering for you guys at all. There might be something, I might be downloading something somewhere. But, yeah, so like... There's also some suspicious shit going on here. Like... I can't make sense of it yet, but there's one over here, and they're different. Look at them, they're different. I don't know what to make of it. Pokemon in chat. There's one on here. Is it this one? Not this one. It's this one. One on here as well. There's one underneath this thing. It's like I can't click them. I can't interact. Ooh. Wait. Ooh. I didn't realize you could do this. Oh. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. There's numbers and books, but I can't interact with them. Can I pick these up? No. What do you reckon? You got any thoughts? I thought it might have something like these numbered books are very suspicious. Exion, how are you? Welcome on in. We're just having a little exploration around the lobby. Oh, we're just chilling. See, there's a thing here as well. There's a little plaque thing. Seems like a classic case of you will unlock more stuff later as you play, which makes this possible. That's a very plausible outcome of this situation. But it's just... it's very sus. I can't make sense. Like, is it a bird's eye view of something? This one has a little notch on it. I don't know, man. I don't know. My stream seems to be doing weird shit. But anyway, we're gonna jump on into the game. Thank you for the polygons that have done an update on the stream. Escape Simulator 2 is out now. Yes, came out a couple days ago. We've played it. We've done a decent amount. Break teapots. Wait, we can't break teapots? Teapots are like the most fragile thing in the world. Why can't you bloody... Ooh, wait. What the fuck? What's that all about, huh? Is that a missing texture or is that a something? Did I find something that's mistakenly been left untextured? Or is that actually a clue to something? This is the thing with this game as well. It's like everything is like, is that a clue? Is that a clue? Is that star right there? Is that a clue? Is that... Alright, let's go full screen. Let's make sure my computer's not overheating. It's borderline. Alright. Let's go full screen. Let's get stuck into it. Alright. Here we are. Escape Simulator 2. We have completed all of the first level. We haven't found all the puzzle pieces. I don't know if I'm gonna do that on stream or not. It'd be fun too, but means I can't do anything offline. You need a new computer? Go start a GoFundMe and act like you're sad, man. People love sad, vulnerable people. I mean, I'm intending on when's Black Friday? When's Black Friday? Is that Black Friday? 28th of November. So like in a month's time, I'm hoping to get some upgrades for my computer. Alright, so yesterday we did hibernation pods. I did enjoy it. I think that I was just, I had done a full day at work. I was very exhausted. I probably shouldn't have been playing Escape Simulator in all honesty. But it was challenging. It was a lot harder than, I don't think it was as hard as I was making it. Like, I think I was just tired. I think things weren't clicking as fluently as they would be, but I had a full night's rest. I've had some food this morning. So we're going to jump into Bridge. How's community going? Load quicker. Load quicker. Yeah. Looks like that some people are getting into making some levels. I'm not expecting anything extravagant yet, because the game's only been out for 2 days, and it takes more than 2 days for the community to build a very intense level. Looks like there's something here. I'm really excited to start looking at the community levels in Escape Simulator 2, and I'm curious to know the differences between the level editors. But anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck into it. We're gonna jump on into the Lost Starship Bridge. We'll see how much we can get done today. Let's go. Okay, so I'm sure all my audio is correct. Everything's working as anticipated. I can hear everything. It's all good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right. So, here we are in the bridge. Let's have a look at what we've got going on here. We'll do what we normally do. Let me just note down bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. It was funny. I was reading my my notes from earlier. I was just sharing it with Miss Polly, and I was like, if anyone, as you guys know, whenever my my notebook gets released to the public, there's going to be some concerns. But this is what my notebook says at the moment. It says, human left sword, shield left human, human below helmet, tree below sun, apple below tree, tree between 2 apples, moon between 5 stars, vampire above human. And then it has a bunch of symbols underneath it, like Roman numerals and you know, devils and yeah. And then there's a bunch of dates with saying dead and alive. I did find Dracula. Yes, I did. I did. Ultimately, I did end up finding him. Okay. So. Bridge. I know, Zodiac Killer. Okay, let's have a look. So, we have a power button here. Let's press it. Okay, we got... And if Pine ever watches this, I need to request it. I keep on forgetting on the Discord. I'm like, if they can introduce a camera that you can just carry, oh my god, taking photos of this shit would make it so good. Okay, so we got a door puzzle. We'll call it missing fuses. Missing fuses. I like to note down all of the puzzles that we are going to explore, because I will most probably forget the ones that we've done. So it looks like we're missing 3 fuses. 3 missing. Okay, energy distribution panel locked. Fix fuses. Okay, and that allows us access to some sort of gun. We have a notepad. That tone, that's gonna be something. It's kind of like the Zelda opening a chest. Has that. Oh, wrench. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Fire extinguisher. Okay, we got a locked door here as well, so one with 12 and one with 2. Crash detected. Urgent. Energy distribution locked. Navigation offline. Crash log missing. Communication offline. Okay, so we've got 3 different things that we need to unlock. Calibrate star charts. Okay.
Let's open this chest.
Oh god. Why does it sound like that? Why is it always the slow one for you? Pokemon in chat. So calibrate, star chart. So there's 3 of them. Okay. So it looks like we can select. Okay, so we can select the stars. And we can put them in a specific order. Okay, cool. That's everything on this upper deck here. Let's go down to the lower deck. I can't believe there's stairs in the game now. How crazy is that? Oh, we got a star chart drive. Which appears to go into this thing. Got another tablet of some sort. Another star chart drive. Okay, so... Gotta head out. Have a good stream. No worries, man. Take it easy. Hope you got a good rest. Okay. So, communications offline. Okay, so it's a binary sequence type thing. Binary puzzle, cool. Okay. We have auxiliary power offline. Input override code in the auxiliary power panel. Okay, so I can't change these numbers. Okay. Auxiliary power offline. Okay. Navigation data missing. Let's see what happens when we scan. No star detected. Okay, so this is... we need to combine... It needs to be in a specific position. But away from each one of these planets. Okay. Alright. So we've got this one as well, so nav data. And then we have auxiliary power. AUX power. How far did you get through that Minecraft color mod? We finished it pretty much. I was playing with some people that are freaking like beasts at playing Minecraft, so you know, I jump on and I have one day off, and then by the time I'm back on, everything's completed. So I didn't complete a lot of it legitimately. I was able to sort of get the colors from other people and stuff. It would be fun to do a single player version of that, just so then like the progression, and I actually experience the progression. Plasma. But it was really cool. It was, I really enjoyed the cables. I really enjoyed well, firstly, the skyblock element of it. I had never really done a proper skyblocks playthrough before, so that was quite fun. And okay, we've got some percentages out here. We've got some battery percentages or something. 23%, 32%. Okay, I'm gonna note these down in the order that they are. So it's like 3 circles, and one is 32%, and then this one is 23%, and the other one is 15%. It doesn't make sense to me now, but the fact that it's... Panel 1 is 23%. Okay. Panel 1. And panel 2 is 15%. So it's panel 2, and then that one's panel 3. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me right now. Immediately, anyway. But it will probably mean something. Pokemon in chat. I feel that about playing nuclear tech mods you're currently playing. Yeah, especially with those like high level mods like that. People are good at modded Minecraft, and a lot of it is overlapping. So, you know, you've got a lot of overlapping mod packs that kind of are incorporated into the newer packs as well. So if you've played one of them before, so like for example, Mechanism is one that I've messed around with a little bit, and it's I had a really good time with it, but I haven't done like a full playthrough of Mechanism. I'd really like to. I'd like to do like the whole nuclear reactor stuff, and it's just fun. Ensign, the nav data has really been damaged. You have to manually triangulate and find Relay Alpha. When you do, the system will do a reboot and navigation will be back online. Okay, so this is what we were looking at before, so we may as well just focus on this because we know where it is, which is this over here. That's not really good position. Relay Alpha, so it's in between Crocs. Is there a Crux? There is no Crux. Okay, is there a Leo? There is no Leo. Okay, so maybe it isn't for this one. Serpents. Unless there's a key. Okay. Okay, I thought I did know what this was. It does seem like that this is correct, but I think that potentially there's a key for the names. Wait, this is correct. This is the right place, but I don't have Leo. Wait, can I rotate this around or something? Because there's rocks. Ah, okay. I understand. So I need to find Leo, which is Perseus. So Perseus, Corvex, and Crux, which I can't do because I don't have Crux's location. Which one can I do? Racco, Russ, and Rigo. Okay, so I can do that one. I can do the second. I can find Serpents. So over here, Draco is 470. 470 around there. And then Grux is 399. So around how specific this is. I wonder how close I actually have to be. And then 330. Let's see what happens. I'm off, but I'm curious to see what happens if it's close enough. Okay, so I don't need to be exactly on it. It doesn't have to be 100% precise, which is nice. It's difficult to follow mod progression like that. Yeah, I'd really want to do Create. Create is a playthrough that I want to play, because there's some cool shit that you can do with Create. When I first started playing modded Minecraft, I thought that Create was like a bit of an old shitty mod. I don't know, there was something about it that kind of looked like dated. But then after learning more about it, it's fucking cool. It's really cool. And yeah, the first time I played modded, I played the 1122 pack, which is based on Minecraft 1122. And it was very fun. So I've played on some very old versions. Okay, now that we have Serpens, Serpens, Leo. Where can I get from that? So Corvus, Lynx, and Prox. Okay, we can do Corvus, Lynx, and Prox, so we can find out where Crux is. So Corvus, Lynx, and Prox. Can I just chuck it somewhere random and then... No, it's rude. So Corvus is 599. Lynx is 510. And Prox is 4... Let's see if that's close enough. Cool. So it just has to be within the region of that, which is cool. Okay, so now that we have Crux, we don't have Leo, so we need to find Leo. So Crux, Corvus, and Perseus. So I can do that now. So Perseus is 453. Corvus is 375. 5-ish. And let's see if that's close enough. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have Leo, now we can do Crux, Leo, and Serpent. Do I have Serpent? I do. So Crux, Leo, and Serpent, and it'll be somewhere in between here. I'm just going to go for a random spot. Damn it. So Crux is 400. Leo is 403, and Serpent is 305. That should be close enough. Yeah. Okay, we found Alpha Relay. We did it. We're hackers. Yes, a few years ago you tried a mod pack called Project Astral. I think it's a big part of what was in the Create mod. Oh, cool. Stop playing it before you got that far through it. I've never heard of that. I actually want to... I'm really into, I would love to play just, we're actually about to start a vanilla plus Minecraft server in Tink's Tavern. People are definitely welcome to join as well. If you are interested in joining a small Minecraft community, we have flavors of the month. Where lots of people are playing 7 Days to Die at the moment. We've got a bunch of different servers that we've got Cobblemon, we've got Vault Hunters. So yeah, it's you're more than welcome to join. If you are interested, hit me up on the Discord and I can flick you over a link. Just have to go through a whitelisting process, but yeah, if it's something that sounds like you'd be interested in, you're more than welcome to join. So just let me know in Discord and I will I'll send you an invite. Okay, so what have we got here now? We have Alpha, okay, rich rare minerals. It's a prime target for mining operations. Maintaining and establishing new safe interplanetary trading routes is a priority. Colonies thrive in well-protected dome cities sheltered from the harsh weather. Okay. So, can we select these? No. Can we press next? No. Okay, so it's just showing me information about these planets. Okay. So we've got the nav data uncovered. Auxiliary power offline. Okay. So... what did that actually do for us, though? Just gave us this nav data. Like, is that for this? Let's have a look at the rest of the shit that we have in our inventory before we start trying to figure out problems. Throw this in the trash. We have a notepad. We've been hit by a strange object. Half of our hull is missing. General power is low. The bridge is in complete lockdown. Our only hope is to use the tractor beams and bring the object to the cargo bay. Maybe the object has enough power to bring us out of the lockdown. Inside, you are our only hope. Okay. operators manuals. Energy distribution panel and tool. To reroute power to various systems of the Starship, use the energy routing tool. Okay, so the energy routing tool is behind here. Okay, so we can't do that yet. We need to do these two things first. So the crash log is missing and the communications is offline. So we need to do that. Alright. So let's get those things online first. Only been hit by a strange. Okay, let's have a look if we can figure out what's going on here. So we don't have, we can only, it's 0 and 1. Is this like reverse, Minesweeper? Almost got it. That has to be 0, so one of these has to be 1. That means one of these needs to be turned off. And then I need to turn that one on. That should be, oh damn it. Okay, so that can't be so those have to be 0. Okay. So that means those have to be 1. They all have to be on. This one can be off. Oops. That can be on there. If I switch that and that, and then I can move. No. It's so close. If I get rid of that one, yes. Let's go. Okay. That was cool. That was a really interesting puzzle. So we've got our communications online. So we just need to do the crash log, which is, where's the crash log? Is this the crash log? Calibrate star charts. Yeah, I don't think we can do that yet. Energy distribution panel. All tool modes. Okay. Well, we don't have that tool yet. So auxiliary power offline. So we can't interact with this. Missing cables. Let me just look over my notes. So we've done the binary like one, so I'll cross that off my puzzle list. We've done the nav data. which is this one. There's the plasma. There's this thing out here. Solar power. I'll name that solar power. So. Okay. So the only puzzle that's left is this fuse one. I don't have enough to complete it though, right? I need to collect fuses in order to do this one. There's the star charts. Okay. Calibrate star chart. Oh! I did not see that there. That's unfortunate. Okay. There we go. Okay. I was missing a beat. I was missing a piece of the puzzle. It's like when you're trying to finish an actual jigsaw puzzle, and it's like, why? I've searched all these bits. And there's a bit that was underneath something. Alright, so let's do this. So we gotta create these. Again, would be great if I had a camera, but I'm going to take a print screen of this and open it up on my other monitor. So I don't have to keep on going backwards and forwards. So let's clear. Can we clear these lines? Yes. Wonderful. Now, I'm unsure if we need to do them in order. Interesting. We can go all the way around. Alright, so for the first one, we need something directly above and below. Like, and then it goes down into a V-like shape. Kinda like that. Kinda like that, but backwards. But this kinda seems like one of the things. Okay, so that's one of them. We have a... I wonder if Zesty worked on this level. I can't remember what level Zesty said that he worked on, but this feels like a Zesty level as well. This puzzle alone. I don't know why. But it does. I'll probably find it actually. It's not important right now. I've ruined my chat thing. Okay, there we go. So the one that I'm looking for now is this one. So I gotta try find that shape inside the star. It's also, you can see that it has a bit of depth to it as well. So kind of goes at the front and then goes around. So I'm going to try and find that question mark kind of pattern. Maybe there, maybe like not quite, but it seems like I might be in the right spot. Potentially. This cluster here seems pretty plausible. Where's this, like... Yeah... See, it has that depth to it. What's the easiest part to do first? Like this question mark, that's all in line, right? So that's gonna be a 2D plane. So I need to find this question mark section. It kind of looks like that. So it goes like a like a half a square, like that. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so there's that part, right? That's this part here, and then from that it goes out, and then left. So from here to like here, and then here to here, and here to here. Yeah, let's go. All right. So the final one is this one. So if you find the 2D plane, I think that's a good way to approach it. Can we rotate these? Oh, we can literally pick them up. We can literally pick them up. That would have made it a little bit easier. Okay, so that's funny. So we got a like a wishbone shape, which we can see here. Not that way. Yes, bloody Starship crashed again, man. What is this shit? How many Starships do we have? Bingo bongo. How you going, Zesty? Did you work on this puzzle? I was literally just trying to find to see if it felt like a Zesty puzzle. Perspective. Whenever I see perspective in a game, in like specifically an escape simulator room, I'm like, feels like Zesty. Oh wait, we could put it through the wall? I might have needed that. Hopefully not. I just threw it through the thing. There's a thing here. Okay, I'm gonna put you back here. I didn't realize I could pick these up. You can sit back there. So, we have... Ooh, okay. Got a bunch of symbols on the ground. Oh. And we have an instruction manual. So, to reroute power to various systems of the Starship and use energy rerouting tool. Use the rerouting tool. Energy distribution panel. If the panel is locked, please check all the systems. Okay, so we've figured that out. The force tool can help you push large objects out of the way or bring unreachable small items. Okay, I'm pretty sure I already know what I need to do with that. So, uh-oh, don't do that. So I can change it? I didn't read my instructions. It's on the side. Push, pull. Okay. Push. Hey, I don't see a push, pull. I don't see it. Oh. Is this the right tool? The force tool. Wait, oh, it's a different tool. Force tool, the force tool has 2 modes. Okay. I thought that this was the force tool as well. This is the energy distribution tool. The force tool is a separate tool. Okay. Cool. So, we have some circuits here. We've got A, B, C. Okay. I can see where they're routing to. Okay, so that has 2 on it. So which one has partial power? Emergency energy. Okay. So that has no power going to it. how is Space Room run? I don't know if it was because I was tired. I got stuck in areas that I just don't think that I would normally have gotten stuck on. Like I had a big day, and I don't know if it was the right thing to be doing, playing Escape Simulator after a big day at work and, you know, feeling pretty exhausted, but I wanted to play, so I did. But I didn't enjoy it that much. I would like to revisit it again, maybe in the future when I've kind of forgotten, you know, the solutions to the puzzles and whatnot. And to give it a shot again. It was good. It just didn't feel like it flowed very smoothly. It felt like it was very disjointed. The puzzles felt disjointed for me. I think that's probably a good way to explain it. Okay, so we have A, B, C, and D. So we need to get full power. Where are we getting power from? We can't get into there yet, so we're not going to be able to complete that circuit. Is there a button that I need to press here? Is this where the power is coming from? Down, across. So two things need to go into that. So we've got this one. That has to go like this. And again, that has to go like that. Okay, I might be missing something. Oh, don't lose the tool. God damn it. Five, 7, 2, 8. Oh my lord. Another sledgehammer? What's with this hidden sledge? Oh. Bye, sledgehammer. You will not be forgotten. I didn't realize there were drawers here. Am I supposed to... Am I done with these? I think I'm done with these, right? Okay, so we got... $12? 2. Okay, so this one... Let me just try and get energy to one of them. See if I can actually... So, A... Emergency energy. Plasma energy, solar energy, auxiliary energy, unknown energy. So the unknown, the emergency energy is where I want to get power from. Where is the emergency energy coming from? Is this the emergency energy? Input override code in the auxiliary power panel. Okay, so this is the auxiliary power panel. I'm assuming. I've fully confused myself. Like, I got distracted. And now I've forgotten what I've done, which is unfortunate. ADHD moment. Okay. Fuck. What am I doing, man? Input override code in the auxiliary power panel. Let me just look at my notes. What have I done? The missing fuses are still thing. Calibrate star chart. That's done. Auxiliary power, which is the thing. Plasma crates. What was the plasma crates? Oh, this thing. Okay, it requires manual reattachment. Inside here? Get out of here. Okay. See, that's an interesting connection, because it's like, it's not gonna go to anything. Okay. So I only have 2 power. So if I want to get to this thing, I need to disconnect the other things? I'm so fucking confused. I'm so stumped. What have I done? Energy panel, energy distribution panel. If the panel is locked, please check all the systems, Starship systems. Jesus. Operational. If they are not, the panel will be manually disabled. Reroute power to various systems of the Starship using the energy tool. I don't press anything, right? Oh my lord. I didn't realize I could interact with shit. Okay. Cool. That makes it easier. Let's unlock this, or wherever this was going. What letter was that going to? Okay. Alright. That was not clear to me, but that's okay. So the other connection point that goes into that cable is this one. But there. Okay, so we can rotate this around. Is there any others that go into there? Now, does that distribute it evenly? 0.4. Okay, so it does not distribute it evenly. It distributes it. It separates the power. So that's why I needed that. This has a disconnection point. Okay, noted. All right. Now that we're on the same fucking page, I know what I need to do. So let's figure out what other cable goes into this, because I want this tool. So there's a connection there. Yeah, we definitely want that switched off and only going to that one. It looks like that's the only one that goes into there, though. If it overlaps... No, it goes underneath. Okay. So maybe that's not the first thing that I need to open. Maybe I need to open this first. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. So we will... There we go. It is open. And we have a fuse. Okay, beautiful. That's the first thing. So the other thing is to unlock this. So we need to get 2 sources of power into this cable alone without anything else going into it. So that would be... Why does that connect up to both? What's making that go there? Is that because it's going into this circuit? Oh, okay, because it's joining up there. Okay. How much is it to open this one up? That's 6. Okay. Okay. So we don't want to use the power going into that, but that means we can loop power around. Okay, cool. That could be helpful. We've only got 2 bits of power. But that does mean that I can then potentially join it up to another line. Okay. How much does that need? That needs 9. Okay, so I definitely need to get to this. So how would I be able to... That must stay like that. Let's follow this line. Okay. Okay, so that has to go like that. That has to go into there. Oops. Okay, we're gonna turn this off. Can't loop them back. There we go. So now the power's bouncing back. So 1 is going into there at the moment. Where's the rest of it getting distributed? There. Can I turn that off? Yes. Okay, cool. Alright. I feel like I got stuck on that way more than I needed to. Okay, pool. Yes. I saw you. Fuse box. And then we've got the other fuse box. Okay, we finally got all of the fuses. Alright. If the suit dispenser door is locked, you have to use the manual override. Remember, when dispensing the suit, you have to bring power to it. Good luck out there. Okay, so this is a sequence. So the beginning is down here. So it should be that, and then wherever that connects to, so it'll be here, and then that connects to the next one, which is this, and then that goes to this one, and that goes to this one. Thank you very much. Okay, spacesuit dispenser. We need to get 2 power into this, which we can do. Relatively easily. That would be the better way to do it. There we go. Oops. Alright, we have a suit. So, so does that mean we can just go out here now? Okay. Cool. So we've got our solar power. And we can adjust these to have more power in them. So 32% is pretty good. Looks like 17% is the most we can get with this. And then about 13% from there. Unless we can move this stuff. Can we move this using this? Yep. Okay. Let's get rid of this debris. By pushing it. Oop. Or not. So we can't push it? Okay, so we can only pull these objects, which is fine. A little confusing. Why can't I set it in the middle? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I think that's a bug. Oh, that's off push. Oh, off push and pull. Okay. That was not obvious. I didn't see the power button for some reason. I think it's just me being weird. Alright, let's get rid of this debris. Okay. Alright. We've got 100% power on this one. Got 100% power on this one. And... Alright, let's rotate that around like that. There we go. We've got some more power. We've got solar energy now. So... we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What things take 4 energy? That's 12. That's 9. That's 6. Am I reading that wrong? Is it actually 6 and not... Oh, it is 4. Okay. Alright. So we got the force tool again. Input override. Well. Input override. The auxiliary power panel. Ooh. Wire connector. Okay. Cool. Okay. We need 2 of those, so we'll wait until we get 1 more. And it looks like that we have our auxiliary override. We need to... 3. Okay, so it's dependent on how many lights are lit up. 5, 7, 2, 8. 5, 7, 2, 8. So, we need to hook up 5. Which that probably will do it actually. 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I need one more. One more. Where is there one by itself? It can't be an interval of 3 and 3, so then I think I need to put 2 somewhere. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 somewhere else. 2 on one of the other ones. Like this. Like that. Oop. That's not connected. Rotate more. Yeah? No, these aren't connected now. Okay. Okay, so that gives me 1, so that means I need 3 on this side. Is that right? I need 7, damn it. That's easy fix. Okay, it's 5, 7, and then 2. I would need to disconnect this. Or I could use that, and then this one, and then just cut that off. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 2. The only one that has 2 outputs is here, so I'm going to utilize those 2. And then see if I can connect up between there and there, maybe? Where does that go? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to work. Okay, so I need to join them together and use this on those. 1, 2, 3. And then I can use that to join here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't need to be connected there, so I can rotate that around. And that can go like that. Oh, it's not connected there. Oh no! I thought it was going to clear the whole thing. I was going to lose my mind. I didn't realize it wasn't connected there. Well, I don't need that connected there. I can just do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. We got a little bit more power. I need to remember this. Cable. Cable, under logo. Okay. So now we have a little bit more power. We have 6 power, which can open up this here. I think that's the only thing that it can open up. So let's use our thing and see which lines come down. So this is the only one. Yep, so we can join up 2 circuits up to that one line. which go to B and A. So if I distribute this power between B and A, I should be good. That. Okay. And then we just need to make sure that we're sending only power down there. That needs to go down. Is that good? Yeah, let's go. Another cable. We have 2 cables, but it says we need 3. Is the third one in there already? It is. That's confusing. Okay. Alright, so these need to be hooked up in the correct order. So we've got yellow, blue, and red. Need to be all hooked up to the same thing. So we've got yellow and red are switched around at the back there. So that makes sense like that. And then, oh, sorry, is that the right one? Is it the one above it? Yeah, that's correct. Easy. Easy peasy. Alright. Open plasma container. Alright. Set plasma distance to less than 9. Okay. Alright, that was close. Okay, so these are going to join in together at some position. So let's have a look for this L shape. Let's see on this piece here. There's like an L shape. Not quite. Kinda, maybe? No, yeah? That? It's close. So then we have like that. Cool. Set plasma distance between 8.35 and 8.50. I'm actually almost there. So if we just rotate that a little bit. That way? Rude. Rude. Yeah, that should be it. That should be it. Oh, come on. Okay, let's actually look at this a bit more. Well, that should go this way, right? Trying to get these two bits to sink into each other. Alright. Rather than just trying to brute force this, let's actually. Ooh. Get a bit that goes, yeah, like that. Get in there. Okay. Somehow I've gotten way further away. Okay. Stop trying to brute force it. Actually use your brain, Polly. My god. Okay. I'm not using my brain. Where's that shape? Is it there? Okay. Those two middle ones, I'll keep them like that. This one can maybe squeeze in. That's so close. How's that further? Trying to sneak it into there. Now this part won't connect. Come on, man. Oh my lord. I don't like this one. Not a fan. I'm probably just doing it wrong, but like trying to get it to sink into there. Okay, that's a bit better. Let go all the way in. Will it slip into that part, that little part here? Oh, come on, man. I'm 8.51. Now it's 8.56. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. My lord. Okay. Set plasma distance to more than 10. Okay. Should be easy enough. Right. Right. $10.3. Oh, man. How's it further? What is the longest parts of these blocks? That part, that part, that part, that part, that part, and that part. Jesus. Okay. Not a fan of that one. It was pissing me off. Alright. Okay, so we now have 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 power, which can power this thing up. Cool. I don't mind this mechanic, but like it's kind of getting a little bit like it's a bit much of the same mechanic. But let's see what cables we got here. So we got 3 separate cables. We got one here. So we want to route the power through C. So definitely C. Let's move it over to C. We want to route the power through... I want to make that off. We'll turn that on. I turn that on, yes, like that. So B, and then we also want to route the power through A. Okay, so I've got all the right connections already. So we just need to join up this one, which should just be the one at the beginning. And is that it? Yeah. Reset tractor field. Sure. Line tractor fields. Positive. Line tractor fields to positive. Line tractor fields positive. All of them? No. I had it right the first time. Okay. We got some more power. Unknown energy. What's the last? Is this door? I think that's the only thing we have left to unlock. Okay. Cool. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All going to there. So we want to make sure that there's any circuits that are going in that direction, only to that direction. And obviously it needs to go to D. There's nowhere else that it could go. That's routing fine. So we just need to get power to those two, which should be like that, and then like that. Cool. GG. We did it. Alright. That one I felt like I got through it a little bit quicker than the previous one. But we did it. Let's go ahead and jump into the next episode. I'm on a roll. I'm feeling it. And this is cargo hold. Okay. So let's have a look. One moment, just drinking some water. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oop. Alt tab. Right. All right. Let's do this. So, let's have a little look around. We have cargo bay information up here. We've got a puzzle piece. Okay, so we've got a key card. Key card will be required. Get into this cargo bay. Let's go around. Got a container. Okay, we've got some sort of... Okay. Okay, so we can move them in different directions. Interesting. It's very tactile, I like it. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to write something here. So we're gonna call this, I don't know, like a box? Puzzle box? Oh, what's it called? Trade Alliance Lockbox. Okay. Lockbox. Okay. Got some cables that are running into this sphere in the center of the room. I don't want to lose where I'm at. Okay, we've got a tablet. Artifact. Some additional tools. A manual. Pine cone. Another tablet. Hierarchy of controls. This has been popping up everywhere. Some paper. Some schematics on it. I don't think they're key items, they're not. Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Not the first time I've said that, and won't be the last. Alright, we've got lock boxes with symbols on it. Ah, okay. It's a key. Alright, cool. We're gonna call this wall puzzle. And it seems like there's a 3-digit pin that's required. Is it gonna open up? So if I do like 6, 7, 8, and then go enter. Okay, I thought that maybe it was just gonna open up that lockbox, but I understand what I need to do here. Come back to that after we finish exploring. We've got another tablet. Notepad. Place objects into scanner. Okay. So we've got certain objects that we can put in there. Alright, cool. So we've got a scanner. Control room. Okay, with a key card, another key card entrance into the control room. Looks like that is about it on the outside. Oh. Alright, let's have a look at the items that we've collected. So, we have done some research on the strange artifact we've pulled into the cargo bay. So I've discovered molecular structures needed to be fixed. Small artifact. Need to fix small artifact. I've downloaded the snapshots of the structures on 3 tablets. Use the repair station to fix the artifact. Okay, so we've got the artifact here. And we've got the 3 tablets here. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're just going to straight up pin each one of these, because it's the only thing that we have to work with right now. So we will zoom out, and then we'll zoom out. Alright. Cool. Now do we put this in here? We do. Okay, so scan. Okay. So, how does one interact with this? We have repair station. Damage detected. Okay, so what happens if we just try and repair? What happens? Okay, we just broke it more. So... this looks like it's for the other puzzle that we were looking at before, the lockbox. Use the repair station to fix the artifact. Okay, so how do I interact with this? Well, this feels... okay. This is cool. I don't think it's going to need to be exact, but there's that, and then there's this one. It's going to be like... if it does need to be exact, then we'll readjust it, but that's fine. And there should be one more. There it is. Kind of like that. Let's see what it does. I could have been more accurate with it, but didn't need to be. Perfect. Alright, so we're done with these tablets. Where's my bin? Where's my bin? Where's my bin? Bye-bye tablet. Bye-bye tablet. Bye-bye tablet. Bye-bye notebook. Okay. Okay, so we've got the artifact now. So... Does that go into this somewhere? Hey, there's another puzzle piece. Hello. Not damaged anymore. It's not. It shouldn't be called a damaged artifact. It should be called repaired artifact. Alright. Let's try this one. So... Corporate star... Fleets by sector. Okay. So... Might be missing information here. I'll come back to it in a moment. Where's the, Oh, was there something on the tablet that I forgot? Wait. On the notepad? So, research... Okay, so I fixed it. I don't know what I need to do with it, but that's fine. Okay, so this one seems logical. So I need to figure out what shape is what. So we've got them in a sequence of some sort. 23, 24, 25 maybe. But then it goes to 30, 330. Okay, so they're not in an order. But they're obviously in some type of order. Starting at 100 and it goes to 999. So I think I need to figure out the pattern on each row. So 100, 13, 14, 15, 17. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. 2, 2, 3. Hmm. Nine, 967. Let me get my calculator out. 999 minus 967 is 32. So is 967 minus 32. No. Thought I had something. Seven, 4, 5. Okay. All right. We're gonna come back to this, I think. What can I use this damaged artifact on? Wait, can I put it in here now? Wait. Scan the repaired artifact. It doesn't need repair. Okay, fine. Throw some shit. So can I not put that in here somewhere? Okay. I'm gonna stop getting distracted and focus on one puzzle. So, let's do this one. Corporate Star Fleet by sector. Okay. So what am I trying to do with this? I don't like that it's on an angle. Am I trying to get them all lit up? That would be the first thing that I try and do. Let's see if that's possible. So there's a lot of overlap here between A and E. The A is in 3 of them and E is in 2 of them. So how does this positioning change the way that it is illuminating? Let me just try and like take them all out and only have that one. So that does A. So is that A because it's in the top? Okay. And if I remove this and I put this here, does it do something here? No. Okay, so that's saying, so the only, do all of them do A? All of them do A. Alright. All of them do A. Is there any that some letter doesn't do both? So there's U. So U can either be... Okay, that's good. That has to be there. So we can use A, E, and pi. So the only ones that only do pi is the spaceship and this one, target. But we're gonna use the spaceship on there, or we could use this one actually. But that would be specifically U. Okay, that makes more sense. So we're gonna put that in there, so then it has U. That does all 3. Oh, no, I was correct. What am I doing? Okay. And then, so that goes into here. Target E. So that could go, oh shit, how am I gonna get that back down? Oh. And then these 2 could switch around? Question mark? E. Let's go. Good puzzle. Alright, we got a elevator key, and we got plasma holder. Don't think we need these. That was yours? No wonder I liked it. Alright. Got a key card in there. It's like, there's just something with the way that you design puzzles that works well with my brain. Okay. Okay, we can move this. We can go rotate left and right. We can go up and down. Alright. Cool. So let's drive our little tractor thing into the thing. Raise up. We need to put it in there. Raise higher. Doesn't want to go any higher. Okay. Alright, what are we trying to get to is the real question. The control room? Ah! Go forward. I imagine this is what it's like driving a forklift. Okay, there's no entrance over there. I should have probably analyzed where I was trying to get to first. I can't interact with that, can I? No. Alright, let's go down. Let's go down and see where I'm actually trying to get to. Control room. There's no door there. Can I just go outside? Can I just drive it out? What am I trying to get to? Am I trying to get this? In the center? That's the only thing that I could possibly be trying to go towards, right? So I've got 2 levels. So I got... That's ground level. That's... I just place it up there? Uh-oh. I always get scared whenever I place something down. Like, am I going to be able to get this back? Puzzle. Puzzle. Okay. I feel like that I'm not meant to be doing this yet. I think I need to solve this puzzle first. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere that I can actually go to. The only thing that makes sense is the control room. But there's no entrance there. Unless I break the glass. There's a ladder there, though. Alright, we're gonna take that to the control room. And then I'm gonna try that other puzzle. It'd probably be easier just to move this shit out of the way. It's gonna annoy me later. There's cargo there. Go up. No. No. It's way too high. Okay. Alright, let's figure out this puzzle that's over there. So. What do we got here? We have 3 different symbols. So we've got the interlocking one, which looks like a DNA. Let me draw that better. And then we've got, and that goes down, and then we've got one that goes like a U shape, and then across and up. And then we have one that's upside down to that. It's kind of like a and then we have one that's like a cross, two crosses joined together. And then I think that's it. Yes. So there's four symbols in total that we need to decipher. So logic is telling me that the first one where it interlocks is 1 because all of those top rows have 1 in them. Then we have 7 something something. Seven. Can I change anything here? Can I interact? I'm just making sure that I'm not overlooking something simple like I did before where I can just fucking... Oh, shit. Good. Good job, Polly. You lost the control room card again. A spare one is in the middle locker. I'm afraid well, that's... I kind of figured. I do remember the numbers go in ascending order from top left to bottom. Okay. So that means that certain numbers have to be within a certain range. So for example, 823 and 893. So that has to be within that range. Sorry, 793. So between 793 and 823. So then the one that's here needs to be between 745 and 763. Yeah. That's a big jump. That's a big jump. 415 to 620. It's for that center one. And then 223 to 225. That one should be relatively easy to figure out. And then 175 to 223. Okay, so the one that we know for sure is this one, which is going to be 224. So we know that the curly one is actually 2. Okay. So I was wrong. That means that that's 220. So that one equals 220. This one here. And then 224, so then that other symbol is 4. So that means the middle locker... Now let me just draw that middle locker. So the middle locker is 4 something. Okay. So it's in the 400s, which is good. That rules out quite a lot. So we know that it's between 415 and 499 now. 499. Wait. No. Yes. I'm doing it correctly. I thought I was doing it wrong, but not. Okay, so we can then solve this one. Between 4... how many numbers is between that? So 7, 6, 3. There's only 18 numbers between these two. And they're both the same number. So that means that that one, 475, that either has to be 7, so 4, 5, 5, 5? It has to be 5, 5, right? 7, 5, 5? Because it's a double number. So 4, 5, yeah. It has to be. So it can't be 6 because it's 7, 6, 3, so it doesn't get up to 6, and that's above 4. So it has to be 5, 5. So that means the second digit is 5. Cool. So we just need to figure out what the curly one is now. So we know that this number, because we know that that's 4, so it's 7 something 4. Alright. 7 something 2. My bad. 7 something 2. So 793. So that has to be 7 something 2. So that number's the only one that we don't have yet. And this is the only spot that we can figure it out. Okay. So we know that it is 7 something 2. And it's up to 793. It can't be 7 something 2. It's up to 793. What does go from ascending from top left to bottom right? Did I fuck that one up? Seven something 4. Oh my god. Yes, I did fuck it up. 7 something 4. I misinterpreted my notes. So if it needs to be 7 something 4, 794. That has to be 794. So that means the last number has to be 9. 459? Hey, let's go. GG, GG. Okay, we got a control room keycard. I like that puzzle. Nice puzzle. Okay. Ladders? Crazy. Crazy. Okay. We are now in the control room. We have managed to haul in the alien sphere in the cargo bay, but it seems some sort of shield or barrier is surrounding it. We need power to restart the core of our beloved Demios. I've breached its shield. Where I lost it. Okay, cool. Can get rid of this now. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll have a look at this in a minute. Okay, there's a whole thing in here. Let's make sure that we've got everything that we need in this room. Scan object. Object shield. Laser cutter activated. Okay. Okay. There's that shape there. That's close enough, surely. Cut. Okay. Huh? Ah. Okay. I need to connect up all 14 points. Can I hit all of them? I can. Okay. And then... I didn't realize they were... I was trying to match up the symbols together, not realizing that they are part of the same thing. How many... These are all the rest of the points? Oh, no, there's some more points there. Okay. Do I need to hit all of them, is the question. Let's have a look. I might not actually need to hit all of them. Yeah. Wait, the outline is there. That's already covered. Oh, so I just literally hit these two? Oh, okay. I'm overcomplicating it for a change. Cut complete. Shield disabled. Okay. Can I now put this thing on it? Somewhere? Ah, this is probably where I need the lift. Okay. Okay. Well, let's not worry about that right now. Let's do the other puzzle first. Because I'm probably missing something that I need to complete that anyway, so... okay. Other puzzle. Let's have a look. So, hazardous cargo handling protocols. Oxidizing must be secured adjacent to the box's edge. Okay. Flammable. Do not place flammable units directly beside each other, even diagonally. Okay. Radioactive. Must not be arranged in chains of 4 or more. Noted. Okay. So, let's... I can't pick up all of them, which is fine. It means I just gotta switch them around. So our first rule is that the oxidizing needs to be around the outside. Now let's see which ones are locked into place. So we've got only one that's locked into place and then one that's blank over there. So fire cannot be directly beside each other, even diagonally. Even diagonally. Okay, so that means that this is definitely in the wrong position. And we need to rearrange that from being in groups of 4. So that's outer groups of 4. That's diagonal, so that's obviously not going to work. Only other position... Well, firstly, that needs to go on the outside, so we're going to put that on the outside. Okay, so the flame needs to be separated quite a lot. Okay. Holy shit. Shay, go to bed. What are you doing? Okay. So we have make you. I can't make you do anything, Shay. It's true. This definitely can't be there. Yeah, so we need to space these fire ones out quite a bit. So radioactive, this definitely needs to be radioactive. Because it can't be water and it can't be flame. This needs to move away from the flame in the corner, and these two need to move away from the corner, and these are grouped as 3 as well. So, how do I space out these flame blocks a bit more? That's better. I can put... How can I put that flame one? That's next to it. It can't be any of these around here. So there's no flame that can go there. Congratulations on your new Pokemon. Okay. We've got the flame distance from each other. Now all we need to do is separate these 4. Which should be relatively easy. Can we replace... no, I can't put water there. Can I replace that with water? What's wrong here? Oh, the bloody flames are next to each other. I didn't notice. Okay, so then that means that this needs to be here and this needs to go somewhere else. Yeah, oh, right next to it. Lol. I'm like, it needs to be somewhere else. Alright, plasma cutter. And we have a container. Oh, he solved it. Thanks, Esty. Appreciate the assist. I'm being genuine as well. Okay. We have a plasma cutter manual. Plasma cutter 101 instruction. Plasma cutter removes metal welds on all known and unknown objects in the universe. Okay. So connect endpoints to the power cutter. Okay. Let's have a look at our... Are they meant to have these... Is that the outside of a book? Oh. Oh, it's because it's opened. because the image of the icon of the the book is open. It was actually covering the plasma cutter. I was like, what? Why does the plasma cutter look like that? Alright, let's close this. And let's go see what we can do with it. Where's our trash? Where's our trash? Go where our trash was. Trash is here now. Okay. So, we can connect up the circuit. So we're gonna pin this and have a look if that circuit is required for it to be operational by the looks of it. Or is it just... Let's see. Is that it? Does that work now? Oh, and then... Well, that's the same as the picture. I don't know if that means it works now. I don't think it works now. Okay. Well, the picture was there just to troll me. But I understand what I need to do with it. I need to get through the curves. So... Let's see what type of... We can get this on the low part. So that definitely is set. That top one is locked in position. So no matter what, we need to have it curve over. And the only one that does that is the one that was currently on it. Actually, does this do it too? That does it too. Okay, so this shape here does curve over the top of that. We can have this bridge in the center if these two are next to each other. So, but okay, that's not going to work there. So, could go there. That's close. I'm just realizing now that that can't go that far down. So it has to be one of these two. So this one has to be either this one or this one. There we go. Bingo bongo. Alright. We got the plasma cutter. I think we're just cutting shit now. Did it. Did it. Oh, we got another one. Oops. Open sesame. Nice. Is there any more? Oh, there's some more. Ah. Hey, isn't it convenient that I have the have this right here, exactly where I needed it? It's like I knew where it was going to go. I didn't know where it was going to go. Alright, let's have a look at this puzzle. It means we're up here already. Okay, we have squares that join together. Okay, so I guess we're just trying to illuminate all 5 spots. Let me just try and wrap my head around this puzzle. Oh. Never mind. So that's half connected. How are these half connected? Oh, because these are half blocks. Can I put 2 in 1? I cannot. Okay. Okay, so that's a top. And then that's a top there. Cool, okay. So we need a full power to... So what happens when we put full... Okay, it turns it off. Okay. So we need full power to this one and this one. So I guess that needs to go... here. And then a half top, but that's gonna get rid of this. So... Whoops, I didn't want to do that. So then, if I can get them all off, like that. Alright, I need to reevaluate. Let's look. Let's look at this. So we got full power on this one. We need to get half on there, but I could also turn it off. So if I turned off that, and then that's gonna put it up there. That's gonna turn that off. That's not gonna work. Like, I'm thinking I could completely turn it off, but which ones are connected? So this one here and this one here are connected. So say hypothetically, I turn this one fully off and this one on. So if I did that and then top here, but then that's connected. Although, okay, I've gotten them all off. So how do I reverse this? Can I actually go to sleep now? I'll be back in 35 minutes and 22 seconds. If you can't sleep, no worries, man. Hope you get some rest. I feel like that's close. The fact that I can get them all off. What's the opposite to that? So that's missing... Oh, wait. I only need... bottoms. But then that's gonna turn that one off. Unless I need to turn it off. No, put the top... Is there a top here? Oh, there's only a top here. Oh, that was powering it from there. Okay. Let's start with this in the center. And then I can't put anything in these ones if I do something like that. Unless I do full power. Pokemon in chat. If this one is fully on, can I turn it off and then back on? So like off and then back on? I can, but that doesn't really help unless I do it here. And that could be the top. Oh, wait. Why did that turn that off? Oh, because I did it the wrong way. That's pretty close. That is pretty close. no matter what, this one needs to be illuminated. So this one here has to have the half block on it. There's no other way that can be, there's no other position that can be in. It has to be like that. Because it's the only one that connects to here directly. So let's leave that one there. And then if we work backwards from that, we can either put, well, there's only one way we can get another top on top of this, and that's either here or here. So this is definitely either going to go there or there. We're going to try here. Oh, it's a full. So if we do that, then we have to put a bottom there, and then we can put a bottom there. Hey, I just had to fucking actually think about it for a second. Alright. We have another welding spot. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, when it comes down to shapes, I think numbers are easier to identify that there's like, you know, like there's only one solution that you can sort of pick from that, from the options available. Sometimes with shapes I struggle a little bit with it. Not sure why. Like, that was literally the same puzzle as that, you know, in the sense that you gotta, you know, figure out which is the only solution and then work your way backwards from that. Okay. We have the option to change this into different shapes. It doesn't change anything down the bottom, but the bottom is... Oh no, it does. Okay. Did I do that? Okay. I assume this is giving us the solution. So I'm gonna draw this thing. We've basically got a key. We've got 4 things that can come off. One has a little diamond in the center and a circle around it. One of them has a square and a circle. And then one is arrows pointing in each direction. And then the last one is a interesting looking shape. It's like a... something like that. Cool. Okay, so how do we use that information for this puzzle? We're unable to interact with these ones on the left. And the only things that we can change are the ones that are here. So... gotta head out, have fun, no worries, Esty. Take it easy, man. Thanks for popping past, thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you next time. Look forward to seeing some community levels coming from you soon. Okay. Oh, there's a button. Oh, it's a reset button. Okay. Okay, so we've got some lines that increase as they go by. So let's say, hypothetically, this is traveling, it skips the first and second line, and it goes straight to the end. And then we want to get the first line here is going to be a diamond looking shape. This one. And this one is going to be... So there was a gap. That's the diamond shape. Diamond shape is going up the first path. It's skipping that path, and then it's going to here. So, literally where I have it. Wait. What was the third one? Last. That's next. So I'm trying to find where the square one goes. So this is where the square one goes. And now, this one comes through here and goes to the first spot, which should be here. That means that these two, well, that must be this one. No, that must be the one that I was just on. That one, and then that must be the archway one. Because it comes up and then it goes into here first, because that's the next one in the line. And then it goes to the last one. Unless that's the other way around. Huh? One? Oh, shit. No, I was right the first time. I fucked up the earlier part. So this... goes all the way to the end. Those three lines go. So 1, 2, 3. That's meant to be diamond. Does that make that square? That goes down the third line. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I was right the first time. Oh my god. That's the second shape. That goes to the end. That closes that gap. That gap gets closed, so that's that gap there. And then that gap gets closed. What's this gap? That's that. That on? Wait. No, that's not it. Fuck, man. It's really hard for me to remember this. That's that gap. That's that gap, that gap. That gap, that gap, that gap. Oh, is that meant to be square? there. Closes that gap, and that gap. Then this goes up. Doesn't open this up. That has to be diamond. I wasn't looking at the third one. Yeah. That goes up. Bro, this is killing me. These two have to be this, right? Because they're the last two in the line. That's to complete the puzzle. What am I messing up here? There's only one clear pathway that goes to the end. That's this one here. That's already active. That closes the gap between here, here, wait, how does this gap get closed? And that's the second gap in between here. Close, close, close. Close, close, close. Closed. Unless nothing else is closed here. And it's actually, this is meant to be up here. Right. That was hard. That was hard perspective for me to interpret. But I get it. Got another damaged artifact. Do I have to repair all of these? No. Just the one. Last puzzle? Question mark? Okay. This looks like a camera. Okay. It is. Okay. Okay. I will mess with that in a minute. I think that's the last one I need to do. Okay. There appears to be something that I'm missing here. Okay. I definitely don't need to put these back in the... Wait, I'm on the wrong side. I don't need to put these back in, right? There's only one that was damaged. They're just called damaged artifacts. The texture of it is called damaged artifacts. Okay. Did I miss something upstairs? You need its power to restart the core. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and look at it a bit more. So I can move this camera. Am I trying to figure out where the camera is positioned? That's looking from here. Is it that? I'm confused. I'm confused again. That's that. So, like, am I trying to figure out where it's positioned? That's not updating in real time, I don't think. Okay. What am I trying to do here? I'm also, seems like I'm missing something here, which probably is required. What puzzles haven't I done? I don't know. I'm missing something. I don't think I should be... Unless that's a button that comes out. I'm unsure. The glass is broken there. Oh, the puzzle base. Unless it's just not rendered in. Definitely looks different. Do I need to place things in the same order? Because that's like here somewhere. It has that there, which is there, but it's where's this? This is in the cargo area down here. It's in here. So it has connection to like cameras or something. I'm curious. If I put this back over where it was, is that now going to be in there? Oops, go down. Okay, so it's not updating in real time. And I'm unsure why I would need to be able to see from here. Like, is there something that I can access from here? I've done that puzzle. Done that puzzle. Is there somewhere else I need to open up? I'm stumped as. What have I done? What have I missed? I think I'm gonna have to use a hint for the first time, which is really upsetting. Because I know I've probably just fucking overlooked an item. Because I probably got distracted while I was doing something. Surprise, surprise. I can't interact with any of the terminal here. Oh, this is annoying. I really didn't want to use any hints, but I might have to. Because I've either missed something or I'm misinterpreting what I need to do. Both of which is not worth busting my head against the wall here. Really don't want to do this. Okay. Yeah. What? I did that before. I was literally over here. Am I tripping or what? I feel like they didn't come up. Unless I didn't see them. I'll have to look over the VOD again. But that was literally the first thing that I tried to do. One of. Okay. Anyway. That is near the... Is it this shit, or is it the other one? It's this one. That's... I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look at my VOD. That is to the right of the elevator thing. So up there somewhere. I'm gonna have to use this, aren't I? Anywho. Like, I realized there were cameras, and I went to that location. But... anyway. Maybe I just didn't see it. Okay. So... thank you. Hey, let's go. GG. That one made me sad. That one made me sad. I'm gonna take a photo of me being sad. We've only got one more episode in this chapter, so we may as well get it out of the way. So let's knock it out. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. 0239. Cool. Alright, let's have a little look around. We have a interesting looking puzzle here where there are certain patterns. So for example, All right. Yeah. Apologies. Just talking to the wife. Okay. Let's have a look-see. So, we have this puzzle here, which it looks like there's only going to be a certain sequence that we can have in specific spots. We have the sphere in the center. Are we inside the sphere now? There's nothing else that it seems like that we can properly interact with at the moment. So it looks like that's the only puzzle that we can really mess with. Alright. There's not much more going on in here. Alright, so let's find these patterns. So we need down, up, and right. So in an L shape. So similar to that. And then we need up, down, up, which is kind of like that. Then we need down, up next to each other. Down, up next to each other. That's close. Not quite though. Down, up. Down, up. Wait, that actually does work. Wait. Down, up. And then, oh no, because that's not going down. So that one's not going to work there. Down, up, and then we need to go down on the left-hand side here. So, down, up, down, up. Down, up. No. Shit, okay. Maybe we'll come back to that one. Try one of the other shapes. Maybe this one. So up and down. So opposing from each other. And then 2 up. So like this. This one. Down. And then 3 up in a row. So down and then 3 up in a row, and then that needs to be going down though. So there's a row here, so there we go. And then this one, it's up in an L shape. Question is, can they be no, they can't interlock into another shape. So they have to be separated. So it would be, logic says that it would be over here, right? Yeah. Cool. Wow. Alright. This is pretty cool. Alright, so we have the next one. We got a star map. Pokemon in chat. Okay, we can't interact with anything here, but we can see that there's connections here. We've got an icon there. And we could just move on to the next one. Can we put the star map in there? No. Can we rotate these? No. Alright, let's work our way around. We'll do this one and then we'll go to the next ones before I start getting too distracted. Okay, so we can move this. And we do have the star map. We can move these around as well. I guess we're fixing the lens. So we can use one of these to be able to fix the lens up. Yeah, that way. Oh my lord. Get back. Okay, so they're on that side. Okay, so I guess these need to move down. And then I think there should be just one that needs to switch around, probably the corner ones. Yep. Okay. Mysterious object. Does it go in here? No. Alright. Okay. So this looks like it's two shapes that are combined together. Potentially. This joins into this. This joins into this, and then those two make a square. Or is it just a portion of it? Okay, let's figure out one that's actually just two of them before we try and figure out the more complicated one. So, it has this shape, and then those two dots. Is it the negative space? There. Not quite. Let's have a look at the objects that we've got in our hands. Okay. Ah, okay. So we got the star map. Can we pin this? No. So we need to find what makes this shape. What connects these two shapes together. So we've got 3 dots and a triangle, and then like an upside down human. The 3 dots and a triangle, that seems correct. And then you got the upside down human. So how would I know which one it is between the two? Because it's either that or that, or is it the same on both? So the cross and then curly. How do I know which one it is though? Maybe only one of them has those two. Okay, so that's that shape, which is this one. Which connects up to that. But then how is this related to it? The shape is kind of like a square. It's this one. So that square goes to all 3 of those shapes. Okay. Which is what... So that square means it does connect to this one, but it also connects to this one. So can only one of them, can this only do one? Does this do that shape or that shape anywhere else? So this curvy looking thing, which is there. And then the Pokeball. This thing. So the Pokeball's there. There we go. And then there's the cross. But the cross also goes to this. We're gonna look around the room a little bit more. I'll come back to this puzzle. That one's kind of confusing the crap out of me. Alright. So, we have Domino's looking thing, where it looks like that when we turn on and off, when it's one that is selected, or it's included in the dot that we turn on, it moves them all. So for example, this should move all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 should get moved down now. Why don't they all go down? Why is it only that one that goes down? That brings them all up / on. So if I do this one, is that going to go back down? Okay, so it's where the dots are? Got the dot here on this one, which should be that. That. But it's when I do that. What happens when we select them all on? So sometimes, some of them do nothing. I'm confused with this one too. So why is that putting it down? And is this going to put this one down? Sure. Okay. It doesn't go in there. Doesn't go in there. It goes in there. Okay. Alright. What do we got going on here? So we have a perspective puzzle. It again feels like zesty. I don't know why, but whenever I see perspective puzzles like this, I think of zesty. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to get those shapes outlined. So that needs to be on this side. And this needs to be here. The pyramid actually needs to be either here, so that can go here instead. And only thing missing is if I bring this back. Nice. Alright. Got a kinetic ball. Okay. Cool. Okay, can't do that with these things. Alright, what do we got here? We can drag these objects around. They have sun and water, so fire and water, I guess. Okay, so it's illuminating. It's illuminating the objects. How far do we need to move these? Not very far. Okay. Oh, we've got symbols here as well. Okay, we have multiple different discs. They do not go on top of that. They do not interact with these things. There's a puzzle piece there. Okay. Alright, none of them go into slots. Well, let's have a look at what they are. So we've got different patterns to make different flowers blossom. So let's have a look at one of them. Let's do the one that's the most simple, which seems to be this one. So we have that flower, which is this one here. So that needs to have all water. What signifies the water? Okay, so that's still 3. Now it's 2. Now it's 3. Now it's 2. Now it's 1. Okay, so each one of these signifies water by the looks of it. So if that's the case, then this needs to go over here. That's correct. And then the sun is signified by the distance from here. Okay, well, it literally just has it here. I didn't notice that. Okay, whatever. So it needs to be about midpoint. Okay, cool. That's that one done. We've got... We may as well pin these around and zoom out. And pin. And cool. So the top one is going to make, which was this one, that's going to make that blossom, but it's also going to make the one with these close. So if we did the same thing, we put it in the same position, that means it's going to be closed. So the objective is to have all of them open, looks of it, and then finding which combination does what. So when they're blossomed, or I just take the shit out of it. Okay. The next one. Why is that? Is that done now? That is done now. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that doesn't like close back up again. So for us to open up the next one, it's going to be... This one needs to be 1 sun and 3 water. So that's 3 water and 1 sun. And then the same thing, we need to put this seed inside. And then we can make it go to 5 sun and 4 water. Is that... I went the wrong way. So you need to go down here. Apparently not close enough. And then we can take this one out. Okay, cool. So this one, now we need to do the bottom right one, which is this one here. So that needs to be 1 sun and 4 water. 1 sun and 4 water. And then we can put the core in there, the seed. And then it goes 4 sun, 1 water over here. Over here. Is that not it? Oh. Okay. And then we need to do the bottom left one, which is this flower. That needs to be 1 sun, 1 water. 1 sun, 1 water. And then you can go in there. And then we gotta go to... oh, we did it. We got the thing. Triangular artifact. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Alright. I don't know if we have a trash can, so we're just gonna put it here. We probably do. They're just gonna live there. Alright. So, we now have shapes that we can interact with, which appear to have to get rid of all of the things that are on there. Alright, cool. So, this one can't be affected by the square. So, the logical position for the cross would be where there's a few diagonals that kind of overlap. Kind of like that. That would make sense to me initially. And then, does that go all the way? It does. Okay. So we can use the same logic with that's actually pretty close. Okay. Let's have a look. So which shape is gonna take out the most in one position? So let's have a look at the up and down. So this has 3 here and 2 in that line, 2 in that line. That seems like the place that's going to get the most coverage from that one. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the right one. There's... let's see. I'm going to do that though. I can't go all the way at the top. Okay. They can overlap. Okay, cool. So... is there any spots that, like, have to use any of the shapes? Like, it's forced to be in that position. I think that's a good way to start it off. Alright, let's reset them. So, are there any that can't get hit by, say, like, diagonal? So, all of these can. So, these 2 here. those 3 there. It would be a waste to go there because it's only 1. That... Okay, so I didn't know if it was going to hit the corner. That shows you though that it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. You know what I just noticed? There's pattern. This could be deceptive, but there's also patterns on these bricks behind. So, like for example, 2 patterns there. Like these 2 kind of match up. It could be just assets, and I could be looking into something that's not actually there. But I'm curious. Oops. Okay. If I do that, I can't get rid of these 3 without doing something like that. So the square's the only one that's like limited with the amount of coverage that it can get. And there's multiple spots that it could go. If you get rid of that, the diagonal needs to get rid of 2 of them. So the diagonal can't get rid of any of these. Either of these. So that means that the square or that, yeah, nice. I like that one. That was cool. You going there? You going there? Okay. So these are puzzles as well. Okay. Cool. I'll do them once I collect all of the parts for it. So that's done, that's done. We have to go back to the one that I was stumped on. Damn it. Okay. So that involves this space, this star map. So you can't rotate these or anything like that. So I understand that they connect together. With the images, but like this one, for example. So there's only one on here that has, it's singular. It's one singular trail that goes between the symbol and the other symbol, which is this one, which has the diamond one and the moon-shaped thing. So that's this. But then why is that there? Like, if that just had one image there, then I'd understand what I need to do. But obviously I'm not understanding that part of the puzzle. Why would that be there as well? Let's find that image. It's this one, isn't it? Yes. Oh, is it the shape, like the position of the symbol? So like the position of this symbol is the bottom. It's this part. Ah, yes. Okay. I got it. I got it. Okay. So, that's correct. And I understand why now. So if we look at this one that has all three on it, actually, where's this one? So this is the bottom half of this symbol. So it's this part here. So that is an arrow. So it should be, well, the arrow's one. But just to validate, let's have a look at this symbol here, which has the 3 dots, which is here. So that's the right-hand side. It's coming from the middle dot, which is going to that. So that's the curved one. Oops. Where's the man looking one again? So it's going, oh, okay, yes. So that's the bottom part of it. That's a different symbol. Oh shit, maybe I don't understand it. It's coming from there. It's going to that. So why on the... Ah! No, 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 come back. No, 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 no. I want to look at you. Damn it. Where is it? Where's the one? This one. Is there another one of those? Oh. It's facing that way. It's facing like that. Okay, so I did understand it. I just brute forced the last two. Okay. Alright, so I think we've got all of those now. Now we can make these. We rotate that? No. So in order to make this shape, there's only one position that it can be. With 3 in a row. Okay, we can rotate it around. Okay. Do I eliminate these? No. Is it not that? Is that not it? No? Okay. So it needs to be 3 in a row like that then. Straight. So... Come on, man. Alright. Sure. Okay, so this one... Are those end ones large? Okay. We have... Okay. So there's a starting point that starts from here. So then it would go like that. Does it continue on from this side or that side? Both sides. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3? No. 1, 2. Where's that one going to go? That's going to go into the center and up, so that's not correct. I need to go down and to the left. So that one? Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh. A thing that I had. Another one. Okay. Alright, we've got... Okay, we can make a whole pattern around the outside. And we have a lens. So, if someone's standing here. What are you looking at, sir? Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I've got different archways. They're gonna open up different portals. So if we find that pattern. So 3 kind of like triangles that overlap with one another. Kinda like that, but not quite. Triangle, triangle, triangle. There's a puzzle piece there. Can I just go through them and stuff? Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. So there's a particular pathway that I'm taking. Okay, so this is the starting point. And then you don't go this way because they go to dead ends. So I need to go through here. Okay. So I need to find that. So would that be at the beginning? Can't see it there. Oh, there it is. Okay. I go through here. And then make my way. So that's fallen off. So it's this one. So it's got the getting very Talos Principle vibes from this. So 3 lines and a dot. There aren't that many dots, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. Lines and a dot. There it is. So you come through here, go past here, that's fallen off, and then go out here to the portal looking thing, which is right there. Nice. Hey, we did it! GG! Nice! We'll smile for that one. Smile for the camera. That was good. It significantly easier than the third one. But that was fun. A lot of interesting perspective puzzles there. And we've unlocked a few more. Oh, I did figure out one of these. It was the Roman numerals one. This one was, yeah. It's all here. It's because the original one was a perspective thing. You can see there's a 2, a 3. I think there was a 5 or something. 5? Yeah, the V there. 5, and then 6. Gross. But yeah, that was good. Good. I really enjoyed that one. Still my favorite so far is probably the Dracula one. Coming into it. We've made some good progress today. We finished off this chapter, so we're able to get all of these done. I intentionally tried not to pick up any of the items, the puzzle pieces. So we only got one left, the Cursed Treasure, which we're not going to do today, but we will do shortly, probably next time that I play. And I'm gonna keep on looking at this and thinking to myself what it possibly could be. See, it caps off at the end. They all cap off at the end. That one does cap off at the end. That one does not cap off at the end. What's it mean? And there's the vase one. Where's the vase one? Which one's the vase? Is it this one? There it is. That has 2 blocks at the end. 1, 2 blocks. And 1 block there. Can't even move this chair. And there's like nothing that I can interact with apart from like... Get me out of the chair. Like, do I need to move this in a specific position? It's gonna kill me, man. But anyway, I'll probably break my brain just trying to look around this room. See, like, these books definitely look sus, right? But like, I can't interact with them. There is a gap there, though. Is there a book that I can pick up that I can move there? Do I unlock a book? Also, what's the go with this? I don't know if this is just a missing texture or if that's intentional. Can I open the teapot? Can't break this, which is weird. Cookies? Can't use the plate. This doesn't have a texture like that underneath. Hang on a second. it doesn't lock into place anywhere. And I can break it. I wonder if it has to do with solving the puzzle, getting the puzzle pieces. I think I'm gonna have to invest more time in getting the puzzle pieces. Alright. We're gonna leave it there, gang. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for being you. We're gonna, next time we play, we're gonna be doing the final chapters, which is Cursed Treasure. So we're gonna be doing these ones: Tavern, Pirate, Ship, Island, and Hideout. But until next time, gang, bon voyage, and we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for everyone that popped past and said hello, and we'll see you then. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I'm going now. Here's a cookie. Here's a cookie for you. Here's another cookie for you. And another cookie, and another cookie, and another... Oops. And another cookie, and another cookie, another cookie, and another cookie. They're all for you. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, bye.